Hello and welcome to Local Link Hub's podcast, a show with local impact for global change. Local Link Hub is the localization and partnership initiative for Terre des Hommes. We are a global online platform that provides free e-learning and capacity development resources for local and national actors. The project is funded by the Somaha Foundation. I'm your host, Anike Vosch, and I'm the Communication and Content Manager for Local Link Hub. And thank you for listening to today's episode with the title, Geruwa, Changing Lives, One Wash Song at a Time. On Local Link Hub podcasts, we discuss topics related to partnership and localization. In today's episode, I will be talking with Hari Subedi, Executive Director of Geruwa Association, a local partner of Terre des Hommes in Nepal since 2018. Geruwa is the implementing partner for TDH in the water, sanitation and hygiene program. The organization works in Nepal with 27 healthcare facilities and 8 schools to make the life of children better. Hari Subedi is the Executive Director of Geruwa. He has good experience on response and rehabilitation work after the 2015 devastating earthquake in Nepal. He has been working with local governments to build their capacity, especially in policy formulation, wash system strengthening, and community mobilization. In our episode, we talk about the origins of Geruwa, the need for water, sanitation and hygiene program in the country. We also explore the story of a hand-washing song that made a real difference in people's lives. Let's get started. So thank you so much, Hari, for being our guest today on Local Link Hub's podcast. Can you tell us a bit about your organization, Geruwa? It started in 1991, and what inspired your work?
Geruwa Rural Awareness Association, we call it in English. In Nepali, we call it Geruwa Gramin Jagran Sangh, and insert Geruwa only. It was established in 1991 after the restoration of democracy in Nepal in 1990. At that time, the rural communities faced lots of traditional practices that led to frequent outbreak of diarrhea because of poor health, poor hygiene practices, and also maternal deaths due to home birth. At that time, the youth leaders from the 11 villages, they got united to break such type of traditional practice and promote education and health awareness. They established this organization. And they kept the name Geruwa from a river. The river name is Geruwa in local terms. This symbolizes the continuous service for the change. And this youth leader also called other villagers and other social activists to unite in the team and started a non-formal education at that time. Later on, it also expanded its services into health area. And up to 1990s, there was a big issue of HIV and AIDS in our communities. And we also expanded our services targeting to the migrant families. When we worked at that time, we also faced similar kind of problem in other districts, other neighboring districts. Then we expanded our services into Banke, Kailali, and Kanchanpur as well.
Okay. How did you start working with TDH? If I understood well, you started your work in 2018. Probably the WASH initiative brought you together, but please detail this start?
Thank you, Nico. Yes, we have been working in WAS since long time, but at that period, we also got a notice published by TDS, and we also applied with the project proposal, and they have completed their competitive process to select a local partner. And when we got success, then we able to collaborate with the TDS. And in August 2018, we signed an agreement to implement a WAS project in the Bardia district. In this time, I also would like to thank you all the team members who shown our strong performance with TDS, and that also leading us to continue our partnership since 6 years, and that reflecting a successful and enduring collaboration with TDS.
So I understand, and you elaborated that public health was an issue in Nepal, and the WASH programs is implemented in schools and healthcare facilities. And what kind of activities do you do there?
Yes, we have been providing basically our technical support to the local government. And also we are contributing them some financial resources to meet the gap that we identified jointly in school and health facilities and communities as well. If we talk about the school related activities, we are continuously supporting for need identification, or you can say need assessment, baseline study, and we also supporting them to train the school committee, teachers, students on blue school concept and overall WAS improvement. And we also supporting there for the installation of basic safe sanitation facilities or basic safe drinking water system and hygiene facilities. In addition to this, we are also supporting them to adopt the climate and environment related exercises, which also included in the blue school concept, and that also allowing children to apply their learning within themselves, and also they can replicate such learning in their community. We are covering these activities in the school. And in healthcare facility, basically we supporting local government to use WASFit tool to assess WAS status and identify the risk associated in the health facility level. And we also supporting to roll out WASFit in the country level. And we also helping the local WAS improvement committee that form in the health facility level to develop WAS improvement plan and implement the plan. And next thing, we also supporting local government to establish the operation and maintenance fund at the facility level and the municipality level. Then they can use that fund independently to repair and maintenance of WAS structure in the facility level. This effort, we have getting better result through this effort, and also ensuring sustainable WAS improvement, and they are also capable to provide the quality services from their institutions.
Okay. You mentioned the blue schools, and I read about that. It's a really interesting and captivating project that Geruwa helped implement in the schools. And you teach children about the climate change and its effects. Why it's important, this blue school program? Could you elaborate on this, please?
Yeah, okay, I will try my best. Basically, as we know, blue school concept is about providing healthy learning environment while teaching children about the climate change and sustainable practices. The intervention start by ensuring access to wash, or
Yeah.
we can say access to wash services, and then it extended beyond to include which include the menstrual hygiene, school gardening, solid waste management, land and water management activities. Similarly, this exercise also been integrated into local curriculum of the municipality, which covers like water cycle management, watershed awareness, and sanitation as well. Basically, we facilitate to engage children in the various exercise related to Blue School, which make them interactive, and they also can play the role. Yeah, they can practice it by role play and demonstrate themselves, and also build different types of skills. The climate change is also is a practical lesson. So we also teach students how to increase their coping capacity, and such as maintaining clean toilets, classroom, and also proper waste disposal, yeah, growing green vegetables, use of keyhole gardens, and also recycling the materials, and also using eco-friendly transport system, transport, or we can say vehicles, planting trees in different occasions, and also dressing appropriately for the weather. Yeah, we feel that it is very important because it is empowering students to adopt sustainable practice and become them change agent in their communities. The
Mhm.
student who learn in the school, they are also transforming their skill in the communities. So such exercises also inspiring them to make healthier environment, to make them as a change agent. Yeah, and they also adapt the changes caused by the climate change. So it is very much important, we feel.
Okay, thank you. I know that you have a really active presence on social media, and I saw a really nice video about one of your campaigners using a hand washing song. And could you tell us the story behind it? Because I sense there is a story behind it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, basically, yeah, you reminded me total hand washing campaign. Yeah, that we facilitated under the leadership of a local government called Thakurbaba Municipality of Bardia district. At that time, we we also supported to promote wash, but there was a problem of poor hand hygiene, and the municipality and we also discussed, and both of us agreed to do a joint survey. And when we joint survey to identify the dedicated hand washing facilities at household level. When we completed this survey, to our surprise, only 6.7% homes had such designated or accessible hand washing station, which can be used by the children, senior citizens, and disabled people. Then, when the result come, and we also discuss with with the authorities of local municipality, and they feel little bit okay, then we have to do something. Yeah, yes, and they decided to launch a comprehensive hand washing campaign, and we also defined all the steps and result that we wanted to change or wanted to achieve. Then we started to support them by developing their policies, strategies, and also we supported to train the campaigners and mobilize the campaigners. The lady who you saw in the Facebook or social media, her name is Susila. She is one of the campaigners among 98 campaigners at that time, and she delivered the very important message to the community people through her song. She is saying, or her song is saying that rather than getting sick by not washing hands, we should always wash hands thoroughly with soap and water. Her the voice is very much sweet in our local context, and her song and her enthusiasm, yeah, inspired many people to install dedicated hand washing station in their own investment in the household. If I'm talking with you, and I also wanted to thank to all the dedicated volunteer campaigners like Susila and others. The campaign was successful because of their dedication. On May 11, 2023, the Thakurbaba municipality proudly declared as the first total handwashing municipality in the nation. This experience taught us that good facilitation skill of NGO, even challenging goal can be achieved. Building on this success, now we are committed to strengthening local government wash system. Through this success, now we are little bit changing our approach towards strengthening the local wash system.
Super. I had the sense that I need to ask this one, so thank you for telling us. You work all the time, you work with government officials, with schools, with teachers, you are organizing, facilitating events. And what do you find most challenging in your day-to-day work?
Yeah, that's, in my view, yeah, one of the biggest challenge I face while working with them is the capacity gap first. And next one is infrastructural need. We haven't such type of infrastructure which can provide equal access to all the beneficiaries. And the limited resource even prevent them from implementing their ideas as well. Yeah, some of the school children and teacher always talks with us. We have this idea, yeah, but there is no budget. There is limited resources. Yeah, this is also a next kind of obstacle or problem, I can say. Additionally, it's with the teacher or other officials, yeah, they have also heavy workload, and there is a kind of long and trouble type of recruitment process in the government institutions. So very limited human resource have been working there, and they can't manage day-to-day activities. In this condition, they also lack the research and innovation activities as well. Yeah, they can't manage time to, or we can say they can't manage time for research and innovation. This challenge always challenge to us as well. Yeah, yeah. To seek to develop new solution and provide equitable wash services to all students. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Looking ahead, what are your hopes and plans for Geruwa and TDH's common work in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Well, yeah, I have already mentioned that from the total handwashing campaign, we are shifting towards the wash system strengthening of local government. So we have big ambition for coming years. As a local partner, we will be more focused on facilitating and providing technical support to the local government in collaboration with the TDS. This will also include cost sharing, idea generation, capacity building of local government authorities and personnel to ensure sustainable wash services for their population. And towards the end of this phase, Along with enhancing our organization capacities, we aim to support local government for delivering sustainable wash services to its population in our working area. Basically, we will be capable and provide them technical support, advocacy, and resource sharing, because here is also 3 layers of government, province level, federal level. We will make local government enabled to trap the resource from the province and federal level.
Thank you very much and good success with your work.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
I'm Annika Vas and you've been listening to a Local Link Hub podcast. Our longtime help with the podcast is Judit Németh Almási. Thanks to all of you for listening, and thank you Hari Subedi for joining me today on this Local Link Hub podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to learn more about Terre des Hommes initiative, please visit our website at locallink.childhub.org. If you have any comments on the episode or want to share your thoughts, contact us via social media on Facebook, LinkedIn, or email us on locallink@childhub.org. Thanks for joining. See you on our next episode.